Hello and welcome to the 4th episode of the Closers Podcast. My name is Mark Alvarado. I am here today with Quinn, the Moondog himself, Jose, my guy, Vega, the criminal,
Really?
and we got Erwundo, the Magic Man,
Yeah.
and waiting in the wings, we also got Jocelyn, Noodle Head, and Joey, the Ass Man Norris.
Hey.
That's a lot of fucking names. Jesus fucking Christ.
The ass man.
The Ass Man, yes, sir.
Insane.
Talking about Mr. Burke. He just communicated with me.
Oh, you just communicated? We got a party here to get today, folks. And today, the two special guests, Jose and Erwin, wanted to talk about school, escuela,
Bullshit.
and that type of bullshit.
Don't go.
Yeah,
It's a trap.
It's a game.
It's a trap.
It's a never-ending trap.
It's a trap.
Is it a trap? How is it a trap? Talk about that.
Think about it this way. You lose a lot of money.
How much money have you lost, Erwin?
Hey, ooh.
How much are you in debt?
Strip club from school.
Anyways.
No, not anyways. You got to answer the question, bro.
Which one?
How much are you in debt?
Okay, surprisingly, I'm not in debt.
Oh, wow.
I'm not in debt.
Nice.
I have not yet. I have. Yes,
Nice.
I have not taken out any loans, so that's a positive thing. Yet.
Yay.
Like 5 different loans. Hey, in the past 2 minutes.
Let's not talk about that.
Positive outcome on that. He has a bike and a car.
Yes.
The bike doesn't work, though.
It's gonna work soon.
You got a chunk though, right? Soon.
I don't have a check. But anyways, so can I answer the question?
Yeah, answer the question. Yes, please.
Honestly, I think college is more about the experience
Oh,
and what you
boy.
make of it.
This could be, oh my God.
Experience, yes, a very
Yeah,
knowledgeable
I know, for
experience.
real.
Knowledge. In all honesty, college is it's a fun ride where you can learn a lot of things that can be very useful.
Like what? How to do keg stands?
Yes, how to do keg stands. It's a very athletic
walks.
thing you have to do. Let's not go there.
Did you have to do an elephant walk?
No, I did not have to do an elephant walk.
What was your frat?
Excuse me, what's the definition of an elephant walk?
What is the
Jose,
definition?
can you please define that for us,
Do
please?
you want me to use it in a sentence?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Use it in a sentence.
I told you I wouldn't go here.
The elephants walk in a straight line.
That doesn't make any sense.
Holding the trunks. This is interesting. Anyways, no.
What fraternity is this?
Yeah, which one were
What
you
are we
part of?
talking about? I
No.
thought we were talking about school.
Yeah, this is part of school. What fraternity were you in?
Is this why you brought me to your podcast?
No.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. It's a trap. Don't be in the podcast.
No, definitely not. This is not the reason why. I'm just curious. What was it?
Okay, fine. I'll go ahead and explain.
Alpha Phi? Alpha
no,
Chi?
Alpha Phi is a sorority.
Oh.
I'm in a fraternity, aka Delta Chi.
Delta Chi.
That's Sac State.
They're
Okay.
gonna hear this.
How are
on
they
stage.
doing?
Huh?
How they doing?
Pretty
They
well.
still around?
Nah, we got
Any
kicked off.
scandals?
We got kicked off
Why'd you guys get kicked off?
for some
We're gonna
bullshit.
lose anytime.
For some bullshit.
I wonder what
I'm-
type of bullshit. You want to go into that a little bit?
Well,
Y'all know more than
I know. I'm just trying to understand how you guys know more than me. I mean, it was on news,
Take a second.
and like,
Just take a second before you talk.
this is how viral.
Quinn,
this-
be his lawyer. He needs a lawyer.
Take a second.
How viral is this gonna go?
You have the right to remain silent.
Plead a fifth.
Can I plead a fifth?
No, you can't plead no fifth on the Closers podcast.
Oh my god.
Joey talked about.
Okay, what questions do you guys have?
He talked about putting his balls inside of his body and taping his dick to his ass.
Oh yeah, he
So,
did talk about
if
that.
we
I
can
forgot
talk
about
that. You could definitely talk about an elephant walk.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Okay, fine. What questions do you guys have?
What did you do, Jose?
What did I do?
Yes.
Like in the fraternity?
Who did you sexually assault?
If this is
First
gonna-
of all,
if this is gonna change our opinion of you,
first of all, I did not do shit.
In what
First
way?
of all,
In
This
what
is gonna
way?
put your job at
In
risk.
anything. That was false media.
So let's talk
You'll
about
be
what
working
exactly.
for false
We're like beating around what happened.
Wait,
So-
okay, what happened?
What happened with the frat?
Okay, so it all started.
Yes.
Let me talk.
Unbiased. Say
Okay,
it.
unbiased. This is what happened. Okay, so it was one of the brothers' birthday. He's an old brother. He just graduated last year, and it was his birthday. So we make a Facebook page for him where we put pictures of him where he might be drunk,
Okay.
doing stupid things that kind of like make it funny.
Yeah.
And
consenting pictures.
Yes, they were consenting.
Oh,
Well, I mean, it's
really?
not super bad pictures. Just
That's not what
like
the New York
pictures-
Post said.
pictures of him, like super drunk, just like funny pictures.
Okay.
Right?
But did he
So-
consent to being the subject of a picture?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then-
Trust me. This is how. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
that
It's
matters.
okay.
That's all that matters.
So, one of our older alumni put a video
Yes.
of a sketch that he did when he was pledging.
Oh, okay.
This sketch involved 4 members
Mm-hmm.
doing a sketch of what they thought was
What's
the
a
elephant
sketch?
walk. Like not
You
like
mean
a
skit?
skit. My bad, a skit. A skit.
I was like,
Yeah, they
drew-
drew
I was like, he drew
It was drawn.
Did he draw?
No, it was a skit of
Sound like.
it was a skit. It was a skit of what they thought was an elephant walk.
Right.
And they had clothes on. They weren't touching each other.
Mm.
They used straws to represent penises.
What?
Okay.
Yes. Just
Joey's
if I have the
salivating right
picture.
now.
You guys want to see the picture? I have the picture. But
It's
this was
almost-
all.
It's almost more lame that it's not.
No, yes,
weird.
and this is why we got mad. It was lame. It's a lame thing that we got in trouble for. It honestly, it was stupid, but we got in trouble for it, and it got basically it went viral.
Mm.
ABC, Good Morning, I think.
Is it this right here?
Yes, that
Let
one.
me see.
Let me
Yes.
see it.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. Please tell me there's dick instead.
No, there's
No,
a
there's-
fucking
So why
straws.
does it say accused of forcing? Who said it
No.
was forcing?
That's exactly what we try to argue. That we never forced anybody. The thing is, when you go into the pledging process,
Yeah.
we go
Joey, this
to
is
what
in
we
your
called
right
a
No, dick.
retreat. And this
Uh-huh.
retreat,
Uh-huh.
basically you go through like different what are those called? Do different like team builders,
Oh,
like team builders, like
uh-huh.
to get to know each other, get to know your pledge members,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then stuff like this to kind
Yeah.
of like have a better understanding of what
the
we
fraternity is.
yeah what the fraternity is.
Right.
And this skate was in particular was for them to understand what hazing was. So they were the ones that decided to do the whole skit on the elephant walk.
All right.
So when the media got a hold of it,
Uh-huh.
they kind of
Wait,
twisted
this
it.
was already from back then, right?
Yeah, this is like
wasn't
4.
even
Yeah,
recent?
this is not even. This is like
It's like
4 or 5
January.
years. Yeah, this is like no.
The
That
actual-
picture.
that
Yeah,
picture.
that was like 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
So they're saying
The
that
picture will be in the
we've-
links of this podcast, so you can view it for yourself.
This was actually.
What's the statute of limitations when it comes to this sort of shit?
What do you mean?
Hey, criminal
Said it
justice
5
major
years ago.
Erwin,
Yes.
what is the
I
statute of
Yes.
limitations?
Like, you know, it's like 10 years for rape. Weird that I would bring that up.
You know the statute of limitations.
Kind of.
I do not.
Some criminal
All right then.
I think he's switching majors.
You'll waste your tuition.
But yeah, so just it got
Anyways.
twisted around, and we got accused of hazing, and even the news media fucking blurred out the part where it was the straws to make it seem like they were actually naked. So
I can understand
Yes.
now that I see the picture why it was kind of crap because
Mm.
Yeah.
it wasn't full nudity, it was straws.
yeah,
Yeah.
So it wasn't anything real bad. They just took it the wrong way.
yeah.
Right.
So I mean.
And I feel like when the media gets hold of something, they'll
But even then, that was 5 years ago.
yeah,
so
it was
how's
just
that?
well. The thing is, things escalated. So
I
after
think you
that,
need to talk about the thing
Wait,
you
wait,
were
what do you mean
involved
things
with.
Okay.
escalate?
What's the
Okay.
what's the most recent incident
The
that
most
got
recent
you guys
controversy.
into this conflict?
What,
You said
Quinn?
things escalated.
Yes,
How do
I'm
you
about to.
mean things escalated?
Okay, so after that, another video got leaked. In this video, I'm assuming that somebody that had this video
Yeah.
thought this was a great opportunity to kind of turn it in
Mm.
and to bring us down, right?
Okay.
So in this video, it shows basically one of our members.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you what it shows, and then I'm gonna tell you what it actually meant.
Okay.
It shows a video of one of our members
Yeah.
tied down to a table.
Ooh.
And
Hot.
he is gagged, and
Even
it seems
hotter.
like he is screaming.
Even hotter.
Yes. So it does seem pretty bad.
Rawr.
Okay, but here's the thing though, it was cut. It was cut.
What was cut?
The video was cut.
Oh, I
The
thought
video-
you meant like
the
the
video-
ties were cut.
That's
No.
a
Oh,
shitty
well, that's
magic
shitty.
show.
The video was trimmed, and it's honestly what happened was
Okay.
okay. This is what they said happened.
Yeah.
They were saying that this was part of our initiation for pledge members to get
Oh,
to cross over to be actual members.
And
Is
it's
this
not?
what you had to do?
dang it.
No, this is where I'm going to. This is in reality. It was literally during this week we call it a Brotherhood Week, we hold events like sporting events. We hold
the douchebag Olympics.
No. And in these events, we just it's like a brotherhood thing that bring us out together, right? Yeah. And one of the events was actually a Nerf. No. It was a Nerf war.
You guys just tickle each other.
This is honestly super lame too. It was a Nerf war. It was a Nerf war.
Nerds.
Why you
literally, we have Nerf guns and we go at it just with with Nerf.
I have to say there is some like hardcore like Nerf guns out there. Like
seems like you guys just really want to maintain your childhood and your innocence.
Yeah.
No, in all honesty, yes. Hey,
for thousands and thousands of dollars.
In all honesty, hey, when you're stressed about midterms and finals, all you want to do is yes, take a loan and buy a motorcycle or act like a child sometimes. Yes. So anyway, so this is what we did, and my team thought it would be funny to
tie him up.
No, get one of the other members so that we kind of
motivated. I thought it was a game. I thought it was a game of like a sense of tag or no like.
I'm still confused.
Of chicken.
You're it.
Where's the story leading?
So of like how, what happened? Like why is it that he got tied up?
Yes.
So he just got tied up because on my team, because it's 4 teams. My team was like, okay.
So it was your team.
Yes, it was my team. Everybody at school knows everybody.
So you were the captain.
I recorded the video.
Wow.
You're responsible.
Yes. Wait, of what? Of what?
Of the video being
I'd
out.
be the fifth of that. Anyway, so our team used of capturing him. Mm-hmm. We took him to our house to attract the other team members so we can get into a Nerf war.
Just a way
of yes, and we literally tied him to fucking send the video out to them.
Ends with the Nerf war.
So
that's
you
how
were
it starts.
holding him hostage. So that's
Yes, and then so they accused us of hazing this pledge member, which is actually a real member. He's already been in it for like 2 years. But yeah.
So was there any other people around, or was it just your own members?
It was just like 3 of us, and then just him.
So who was the one that took the video or recorded that?
Me.
And who'd you send it to?
To the group. But then I think what I'm assuming is that
who leaked it?
that's what I'm saying. So I don't know who leaked it, but I think it was somebody that So I'm assuming it was somebody that was trying to be cool. Probably sent it to somebody, showed it to somebody, and recorded it. And
way to fuck up the DCI chapter of Sacramento.
Yeah.
So how long are you guys suspended for all that bullshit?
3 years.
3 years.
Good thing you're graduating anyway.
Yeah, I'm graduating.
I know. Wow, that's.
I bet you if they wouldn't have gotten suspended, he would have stayed an extra semester just to
probably.
Just to grab more dick.
Yeah. Hey, what?
Take out another loan.
What did you want that?
He's not denying it.
He's like.
Wait. So. What kind of hazing did you have to go through personally, and what did you have to do to go from pledge to full-on member?
In all honesty,
hikes.
The most hazing that we've done. No hikes.
I thought you did hikes. Hikes, like as in like go hiking.
Hiking
like,
isn't hazing though.
Well, see, this is the thing though.
Okay, what did
like,
you do? Let's get that out.
Okay,
what did you do?
So I think the worst that they make us do is actually like learn, like our preamble, learn our, like all the history of the fraternity. But the thing is like schools and like the government has gotten so sensitive with the word hazing that anything can be hazing now, considered hazing. If somebody doesn't like think it's.
So what rituals or rites did you have to do?
Rituals or what you mean?
You know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. I plead the fifth on that. Yeah. Anyway,
So you cleared your name, Jose. How does it feel to finally get that out there to the public in a public forum and defend yourself?
Honestly, it feels good.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
See, this is why I wanted. I wanted you to defend yourself.
I didn't really get to defend myself very well, but
You didn't really defend yourself. You said, "Yeah, I did it."
Yeah, you just explained the situation.
I explained the situation, so you guys have a better understanding.
You also plead the fifth like 4 times.
Yeah.
Okay, it was twice.
No, it was like 4 times.
But the other ones I kind of explained on
We'll
why.
redact this information.
Yes.
Later.
But yeah. So, but I mean, in all honesty,
the Vega report.
Podcast is gonna be hi. Welcome to the podcast. Thanks for coming. Everything else in the middle.
I feel like we didn't really get a chance of like to explain like what actually like the videos meant.
Yeah.
So
you're doing that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be a way of like contesting like the decision of being like expelled from the university or no?
Oh yeah, no, we held meetings like with like the
dean?
directors and stuff, the student conduct,
Right.
and they literally just gave us a warning.
Oh,
because
okay.
We had proof.
Yeah.
We had.
So are you guys suspended for 3 years or no?
Okay, so the fraternity and all is done for 3 years. Us as individuals, we are not. We just got a warning.
All right.
Is this the first time the fraternity itself has gotten so bad that it's done for 3 years, or?
This fraternity, I think before like a year, like the worst was like a year.
Yeah, no fucking hard.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. So,
I have a question.
yeah, ask a question, Erwin.
All right, so as far as the media, is there anything you guys could do as far as receiving some type of like
like a what is that?
not an award, but like some sort of like
a pardon?
An award?
Yes.
An award for being assholes?
No.
For hazing?
Well, I would say an award for like
No, I think
putting false information out there,
yes,
like for
it's called,
blurring out.
What is that called?
So like,
You mean
like
a punishment?
Compensation.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, compensation for like them being
Reparations.
wrong, being wrong. Like
A reparation.
Yes.
Compensation, reparation, whatever.
We try to pursue it, but so basically our headquarters, they're the ones that take care of like all of our communications.
Uh huh.
Have you guys tried to be on the school newspaper? Like,
Yeah, you guys put a public announcement.
I mean, not that anybody really reads.
I
that,
could
but
record
at
it for
least-
you. We could put it on the radio. We could record it right now. Hi, my name is Jose Vega, and this was all like bullshit. So like, fuck up.
Is there any way to sound more Mexican?
I know. But it does sound like you.
It does sound like you.
My name is Jose.
But no, we tried to pursue it, but I don't know what happened. And I feel like at the end, like everybody was just kind of tired of it, and it was just like, whatever. What happened, like just let it be. And the thing is, when like, especially with media, since it got out so much, even like to make the New York Post, like once they have like an image of you, like that's
it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
See, this is what I mean.
So would you join
College
a
is
frat,
a trap.
Erwin? Would you join a frat, Erwin?
All right,
He was trying to.
I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna
You were gonna
rush Delta Chi
So,
at
wow.
the beginning of my college.
I am disappointed. I don't know if you're Magic anymore, man. I'm sorry.
Hey, I got out, so yeah, I'm
But
the
then
Magic.
I came around.
Yeah, you talked
Thank
some
God
sense
for
into him.
Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Anyways,
For a lot of things.
I know, right?
but now in this case, I wouldn't join a fraternity just because I know just the trap that school is.
How's it a trap?
No,
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money just being thrown away. It's like there's shitty professors out there that they don't know how to teach for shit. You basically have to teach yourself in many cases. Books are super over fucking priced.
The professors don't have
Erwin.
credentials, so
Erwin.
they don't have to follow
Erwin.
teaching. They do whatever they want to do.
That's
Exactly.
Teachers and professors.
It's a game.
That's the game.
What?
That's the game.
That's the game.
That's the game.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
But that's
That's like
Yes.
Amigo, that's the game.
Honestly, Sac State's full of shit.
that's why you
You
go to.
gotta pay
It's
for
you go to
a
community
pass.
college for
Parking
2
pass,
years.
$200 for
It's like, yeah, $200
non
and it's not even
guaranteed, no
parking.
guaranteed parking.
That part is bullshit.
Yeah, that is bullshit.
for
Like-
motorcycles it's 40.
Really?
But then there comes the
You gotta
loan
get
that you
across
need to
that.
get out to get that motorcycle.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it wasn't just
Wow.
40, was it?
Yeah.
Maybe 40K.
We get there
Loan.
at 6,
I gotta take it up.
At 7. Right at 7. And we
Hey,
make
if
it
you
at
have to take a loan, you
But-
take a loan.
but-
It's a helpful
But
hand.
I'm going to hold.
I received advice from
From Jose?
no, from
From an undisclosed.
undisclosed
Individual.
What
What did this individual say?
Oh,
loans could be good and they could be bad.
Wow, that's deep.
How
That's-
how can they be good and bad? Teach us something, Erwin.
Snap.
Well, in a sense, a loan,
Yeah.
if you know how to spend the money responsibly, it
Yeah.
won't be as like harsh
Mhm.
later on in the future.
Right.
Here,
Yeah.
let me help you out there, buddy.
Oh.
The loan will save you in the moment, but in the long run,
No, but if
you're
you
getting yourself in a hole.
yes, but
Man.
at the same time, it's like a loan won't be bad because
Look at Jose
there's
really
there's
thinking
life.
about life right now.
Like a shit happens, medical shit goes on.
Sometimes you need it. Yeah. So you gotta
alone is what you make it.
Yeah, if
If
you
you make it about bullshit, then it's bullshit.
You
Yeah.
get a loan just to get a motorcycle. Just
Yeah.
to have a motorcycle is bullshit.
If you get a loan,
But see, if
just-
I
you get a loan just
turn
to go to
around and
Mexico-
sell the motorcycle later on,
But did you-
but I'm going to. Erwin, you want to buy my motorcycle?
oh now you want to sell it to me.
How much are you trying to get for it?
That's fucked up. You
No,
said you
honestly, I
was
might
gonna
sell
buy
it
my
for like around 3K.
Hey, after
How
I
much
heard
did
your
you pay
brakes,
for
I
it?
don't know about that,
4.
bro.
But I'm.
Your brake's bad.
Oh, your brakes.
Oh, your brakes in your car?
Damn,
car.
dude.
Beat the brakes off y'all.
So I guess Quinn has shitty brakes on his car. I guess. I mean,
I just haven't used
a lot
it,
of
so I just
revelations
wanna
here
do,
on the
like, a lot
Closest
of,
But
podcast.
what are they saying that it won't turn on?
Oh.
Or it doesn't work?
No, it works. There's just
Yeah,
He never drives it to work anymore, so you think it's broken.
No, he used to always drive it.
And the damn front wheel just rolls by itself.
And I haven't paid the registration on it for like 2 years.
It's a unicycle now.
It's a unicycle.
He just drives it around.
That's hella funny.
But anyways, yeah.
So are you gonna switch majors, or are you staying in criminal justice?
I'm gonna see this upcoming semester and see what criminal justice takes me.
If there's any kids out there hearing this, it's okay to switch majors.
I think I've switched my decision like 3 times.
I've switched majors 3 times.
Wow.
I really thought I was gonna stick to my major. I was like, I'm never
Me too.
gonna switch.
Erwin, what did you want to be when you was a little kid?
What I want to be? To be completely honest,
I was like, I can't do chemistry.
I never had a definite idea as to what I wanted to be or like what career I wanted to follow.
What'd you want to
When
be?
you were a little kid, what did you want to be? A race car
Astronaut.
driver? He wanted to be a race. Your
No.
mom told me that you.
I wanted to be a boxer.
Caballero.
I wanted to be a boxer, yeah,
What'd you
because of
wanna be?
Rocky.
What'd you want to be?
I honestly don't.
Yes,
Okay, I might have had, but I probably just don't remember.
race car driver?
Firefighter,
No.
dentist,
Oh my God.
A mechanic.
No, I always wanted to be a cop though.
He wanted to be
That's my goal.
a
That's my
florist. He wanted to be a florist.
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 I would
Cut
have
flowers.
mad
Flowers.
respect.
Yeah, no.
Mad respect if you became a florist.
That would have been hella cool.
Bonsai.
Yes.
Why would I be a florist?
A bonsai is a
There's some money in it.
There's hella money.
Wow, Erwin, are you just dumb?
No. How'd y'all come up with this? Like, what the?
Well, being a florist,
Yeah.
I could just see you, like, I don't know, enjoying it.
Rosas.
Yeah.
It's
They
calming.
say it's peaceful.
They're full of bullshit.
Yeah.
It's
They say
calming.
I got you, bro.
It's
They say
calming.
peaceful.
I'm not saying.
They say reduces
Gardening
stress.
is
Yeah, it's
it
just
reduces
gardening.
stress.
Oh,
It's all-
yeah. Be in the freaking sun all day.
Yeah.
A florist
plant.
No,
has their own.
yeah,
What
a
the
shop.
fuck are you talking
come
about?
Oh,
with a
yeah.
giant
The flowers,
hat.
the flowers get brought to you.
You could get a
just,
greenhouse.
You just put them
It's
in
just
a arrangement.
hecka hot. Have
So-
you ever been in the greenhouse during the summer?
Yeah.
Motherfucker's hot.
That's why there's sprayers.
Oh, you can get sprayed all day.
Anyways, Jose, what did you want to be when you were a little kid?
I wanted to be a pro soccer player.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really feel short of that.
Well, actually, I did get to play a little bit.
He did get to
so-
play. He did.
Ha! Ha ha ha!
It's true.
Ha ha!
He
Yeah.
didn't make the Crystal Palace though,
I
unfortunately.
know.
I wish.
Did you guys see that Champions League game? Don't even
Oh,
talk
we
about
could talk
it.
about that if you want.
Yeah, let's talk about Champions League.
Okay, cool.
I'm mad. Super mad.
Why are you mad?
Because Barcelona just got kicked out.
Yeah, let's not talk about this disappointment. It's very.
Dude, it's not a disappointment.
Who do you have in the final?
I'm taking Liverpool.
That's a good choice. I think. Yeah.
Do you
I
think Tottenham?
Liverpool.
No.
Honestly, I was sad that Barcelona got kicked out, but I think I'm more sad about Ajax.
Yeah, I like Ajax.
Ajax they had potential. I kind of low key shed a tear when they got kicked off.
So what team in general would you want to see go a little further in the Champions League that has maybe underperformed in the past couple seasons?
That I wished.
Yeah. Because you both are big soccer, football fans, right? So
Yes.
you follow the sport. Okay.
I think PSG. I wish PSG was to
Yeah.
make it farther, just
Mhm.
because they waste so much money.
I know with Neymar. What's going on with Neymar?
Neymar.
He's a goof.
He just came back from an injury, and I feel like with any other player that comes back from an injury, it takes time to get back into just being the player itself.
Yeah.
That guy's been
Back to
ass
rhythm.
for like the whole season though.
Yeah.
Well, and then also I feel like he's not happy where he's at right now at PSG. I feel like the fans kind of hate him too, so he's very uncomfortable. I think he's gonna move soon.
Do you think he'll go back to?
I believe he's in a lawsuit right now as well.
Really?
Yeah, he was in a
Oh,
lawsuit
nice.
for.
that's sus.
He had a lawsuit back in previous years for. It was something to do with the fan.
Probably hate
But
somebody.
yeah,
Do you think he'll go back to? He was with Barcelona, right?
Barcelona.
Do you think
yeah.
he'll go back there, or do you think he'll go to like the Premier League? I can see him going to like Man U or something like that.
I think it would be a bad move to go to Man U. I think if he was to move,
I'd probably say Real Madrid,
nah.
Ooh, I don't know about
just
that.
because they wanted him.
What about
That-
Juventus? I can see him go to Juve
I can actually see that.
Yeah.
That would actually be a pretty cool move.
with him
Or
and
coming
Ronaldo.
to
that'd
the.
be wild.
You think?
Yeah.
You think he'll ever come to the MLS?
Marcos, are you Mexican?
Who? Yeah, if he's trying to retire.
Yeah, I'm Mexican.
Are you really?
Yeah,
50% or?
I'm 50% Mexican, 25% Italian, and then another percent 25 Native American.
Insane.
Why do I not look Mexican to you?
I mean, your last name is pretty Mexican.
Yeah, it is.
Avocado.
And your first
I mean
name is
Alvarado.
too,
Yeah,
so-
no, yeah, I am. Some people think that I'm like Filipino or something.
Really?
Yeah, I get Filipino. I get what else do I get? I get like straight up just Native American. No one ever really guesses Mexican. I don't know. I guess I just have more of a European type of face or something. I don't know. Do I? I don't know.
It's your crooked nose.
Oh, yeah, my Owen Wilson nose.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Joey, what are you?
What am I?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, what are you, Joey?
Oh. I'm half and half.
Okay.
Half Mexican,
Oh,
half
yeah.
white.
Are you really?
I don't claim the white nose.
Shout out Joe Sr.
What about Quinn? Quinn, what are you?
Yeah, Quinn.
I'm 0% Mexican.
Yeah.
Even though he looks
Do
Mexican.
you wish you were Mexican?
No, but I get it a lot.
Do you wish you had a little bit of Mexican in you? Like a.
Do I wish?
Yeah.
I mean, you are a Nate Diaz lover, so.
True.
That's just
That's a
Just
North.
because he's from
No.
he's from Stockton.
I'm a Messi fan, so I would want to be Argentinian. Just
I'm
because
fine with what I am.
What are you?
I'm Hawaiian Sicilian.
Sicilian.
He's
I heard
a-
the Sicilian
He's a,
food is
he's
really
a
good.
warrior.
There's a war. Oh.
I do have some Mexicans in my family, but they married in.
Oh, they married him.
So
Interesting.
Fucking intruders.
So.
Were you born in
But
Hawaii?
no, I was born here. I've been around more Mexicans.
Did
than
you not
Hawaiians
watch the
my
first
whole life.
episode of the podcast? He explains it all.
We did
Big
go
fan.
deep into his background. Listen to
did.
the episode.
Wait, how many podcasts do you have now?
Oh,
How
this
did
is
I
the
get
fourth.
That's the fourth
onto
one.
He
Fourth
said
episode.
welcome to the fourth.
Did he?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I
opened
wasn't paying attention.
Twice.
He said it twice.
I didn't pay
Yeah, because I had to redo them.
attention.
Wait.
Shit.
It's okay though.
Get access to this.
You're actually the first female guest we've had.
Oh wow! Look at you.
So congratulations.
Hey.
Biological female, thank you.
Biological
Bio-
female, because we have had one queen.
Yes.
Are we the first
Equality.
full Mexicans?
First full Mexicans. Let me think.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes,
It's the
wow,
first full
round of applause
Mexicans
for
that
us.
have been on this podcast. A lot of firsts here
Why are you
today.
guys trying to compete for this?
Because we
So
are.
let me
And
have my
he's-
moment.
Quinn's
No.
fourth appearance on the podcast. Fourth time.
Wow.
I'll give him a clap.
Alright.
And then Joey's second. Yes.
My third.
No.
And oh yeah, his third. Yeah.
Oh, it's my. Oh.
And Jose's first because he's never here. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So wait, how did you ever think of this? Like, what?
Think of this podcast?
Yes,
Okay,
like-
well, it started back when Quinn and I used to be the closers at the store.
Yes.
And
That's what it's called, right? The store
the closers podcast,
Oh,
yeah.
Closers, yeah.
So it started with me and Quinn were closing, and we would always just like goof around, kind of like how Erwin and Quinn do now. Yeah, we just shoot the shit, as somebody
You've
would
been
always tell us.
replaced.
And I've just promoted, you know, I've ascended.
You've been
I've
You've been
ascended
replaced.
a couple,
Anyways, yeah.
couple tiers. but
Next.
anyways,
But
so
you're like the Dick Grayson.
oh, shut the the disrespect. No, so we would always just like say that, you know, when we closed together, it was the Closers podcast. Eventually, I got asked by Joey and by Quinn if the podcast was actually going to happen eventually. I just thought about it. I have all the equipment for it. I asked Greg if we could, you know, if he could help me out and figure out a location for us to do it. And he was like, so yeah, so it just became it came out of that idea. And then Joey and Quinn asked me if it was actually going to happen, and I was like down for it. So that's how.
That's cool.
Yeah, and
That's
that
live.
the whole point of it is just to bring on people who I think are interesting and just talk to them. So
Nice.
yeah, you should definitely listen. We're on Spotify, iTunes. We're on everything now.
What is it called?
The Closers
Closers
podcast.
Podcast.
The Closers
Okay, I'm
podcast.
just
yeah.
making sure.
He only said it like 3
Make
times.
sure that- okay?
Oh yeah, exactly.
How am I going to be on a podcast and I don't even know what it's called?
Well, now you know now.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Closers podcast.
Yeah.
so how long have you guys been together for?
Too long.
Oh,
Just
And edit that out.
dude, I'm not gonna do all that. editing.
Keep it in.
Keep it in, please.
Keep it. Keep it.
All
Were
right.
you guys high school sweethearts?
No.
No.
College. We started
College.
How'd you guys
college
meet?
Through my guy best friend.
Mutual
at the
friend.
time.
What's the best friend? Shout him out.
Bikram.
Bikram.
Big what?
Bikram.
Big,
Middle Eastern name. Middle Eastern name.
Bikram Big J.
My
Or
man
something
Vic.
like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait. What high school did you go to?
Is that what
Me?
you were?
No, him.
Did he go to Liberty?
All right.
Yeah, we went to different high schools, but we started hanging out with the same group of friends.
Oh, okay.
Me and him were the only ones going to Sac State, so we became best friends in high school.
Nice.
And then college came around, and I guess he had him in the class, and he was like, "Dude, this guy reminds me of like a male version of you." I don't know if that was the best.
It
idea,
didn't
but-
sound like a good idea at first, but somehow.
But it
just-
didn't. But then,
Nice.
it took
Should
4
we-
days
should
for
we
him
come
to
around?
like follow me on Instagram. And,
4
like,
days.
Another
pussy.
4 days for him to reach out to me.
Wow.
and then
Wow. Oh, he took it
another
slow.
4 days to reply replied to that one message he first sent.
Hey,
Gotta take it slow, huh?
Hey, shout out. I like the pattern.
Yeah. You
So,
got it
yeah,
4 days in.
we started talking like in September of 2017. He
Oh,
waited
okay.
a whole 10 months to ask me out.
Wow, look at you.
10
how many?
months.
10 months.
Oh, see.
That's
my-
a minute.
See, Jose
And
waits
let me
10
tell you,
seconds.
No, I
let me
waited,
tell
like,
you, I have never,
6 months.
ever waited for a guy. Like after 3 months, I'm just like,
That's
okay,
what my
bye.
girl said
I've never
too.
had a boyfriend. Let's put it that. He's
Oh,
my first
really?
boyfriend.
He's your first boyfriend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because,
Big steps.
Don't
Yeah,
fuck it up.
because after 3 months, if like I don't see we're going anywhere,
Right.
why am I
Then
wasting my
you're
time?
done. Yeah.
But I don't know why I waited, but I did.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm kind of glad I did.
He's not that cute on this.
Everybody say aww.
Yeah, where's the sound effects?
Aw.
I'll add a sound effect in. Aw.
Okay, thanks.
Don't put the.
And-
Don't put the. Oh.
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 Technically, our 1
Oh,
year
cool.
is coming up in July.
July.
What do you guys have planned for your 1 year? That's so cute.
We have
Aw.
Disneyland coming up next month.
Wow.
I want to
we're
go to
gonna do
Disneyland
that.
so
I haven't been in so long, dude. It's been 10 years. No,
I've never been to
10
Disney.
years?
Really?
It's the
13
happiest
years.
place on earth, my
13.
guy.
I've
My
never
mom
been.
bought a season passes.
I've
Like
never been
my
happy.
junior year in
Yeah,
high
you're
school, we
missing
would
out,
go
dog.
every freaking like Friday night. We would
Uh-huh.
leave to LA, come
What
back
the
Sunday
fuck?
night.
Holy shit.
Every weekend
Damn,
for
you're
a
like
year.
Andrew.
And
Damn.
I hated
Is that where Andrew's
Disneyland
at right now?
for the
No,
longest.
probably.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
But we've done a lot in this year.
Well, that's
actually.
good, yeah.
We went to Mexico
Twice.
To his,
Oh, three times already.
But to his actual like
Yeah.
deep in Mexico.
His
I
Pueblo?
met his Mexican side of the family like that.
She
like,
vis-
was
She
that?
went
Hey,
to
yo.
El
it was
Cerezo.
cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
The city of cherry
The
trees.
city of cherry trees.
I was out there. So yeah.
Okay, Jose, you gotta go.
I'm sorry.
So say bye to the people. You can't just
He's gonna
leave.
dip
All right.
out and say
No, I was
asshole.
no.
Fuck you, man.
I was giving the signal so he could be like, you know, like in podcasts, they're like, oh,
Jose,
ladies and
yeah,
gentlemen,
you
Jose
didn't
has
have
to
the house
leave now.
You
You
didn't
didn't go to the
give
house.
any signal. You were just
I was
like,
like, I gotta go.
You're just like,
That is a signal.
I thought you gotta like. I thought you were
Anyways,
trying to sneak
all right,
out.
my guys, it's been a
Anyways, you have a
lovely
girlfriend?
session. What?
Oh yeah, he has a girlfriend. How long you been?
This is
with
where I have to go.
How
Huh?
long have you been with your girlfriend for?
How long have I had a girlfriend for?
Yeah. Oh, this is a whole different
Is
podcast.
it public or are we just making it public right now?
No, it's public. Yes, it actually
So you
became
haven't even
Facebook
on the
official
side.
since last night.
Oh my
Wow.
God,
Holy
It's
shit.
not gonna last that long anymore.
What the fuck? No, but it's gonna be 3 months in on the 20th.
What's his name?
Damn, it had to come out
No,
this
wait,
way.
man.
I'm sorry, mom. I'm sorry, mom.
I'm sorry,
No,
Mom.
her name.
Her name.
is Sabrina.
Sabrina. Beautiful name.
Beautiful name.
Beautiful.
Beautiful gal too.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Portuguese.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Sounds like a white girl.
I had to guess.
I mean, she is. I mean, she's
Sabrina.
white.
What'd you say?
Her last name is Marquez.
Really?
Okay, so
Yes.
it's Jocelyn?
Sabrina
Yes, I like a
Marquez?
white girl's
Marquez.
name.
European Spanish.
Really?
Hi, I'm
Yes.
Jocelyn.
White
No,
Spanish.
And I'll have a veggie
Portuguese.
frat with extra
No
fries.
style.
But anyways, yes, we will talk about that when next time I air on the podcast. If I ever do get invited again.
Hopefully you'll be on soon, and you'll actually be able to be on the whole fucking time.
All right, my guys, it's been real.
All right.
Ah,
All right, we'll see you later.
Bye, loser. Drive safe.
So that was Jose. What a character. What a man. My guy
Goof.
himself.
LeFou.
And so, what do you guys have going on tonight? What do you have to leave so quickly?
So plans took a turn. We were initially supposed to go to a Sac Republic game, but I completely forgot that one of my mom's cousins is actually having a baptism.
Oh,
kid.
wow.
Say it any
slower.
slower.
See, if I say it faster, I probably won't make sense. So I need
Oh.
to talk slow in order for the words to make sense.
Okay.
You have a baptism to go to.
Hey, I'm not Joey Norris.
You have a baptism
I
to
can't
go to.
talk
That's
like
literally
Joey.
what you could've just
Okay, all right. Anyways, yeah, but that's why.
That's cool. Where's it at?
It's here in our Grove.
Oh,
It's here
okay.
in the Grove.
I just
Oh,
don't want
okay.
to
But-
embarrass him right now.
Yeah, there's still other factors prior to.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big step in life, getting baptized, especially
Do you
from.
remember being baptized?
No, but for families, it's a pretty big thing.
Yeah. It's a big deal for everybody else, not so much yourself.
Mm.
I betrayed my baptismal family when I was the age of 13. I told my parents I would never go to church again. Haven't been.
Did you do communion and get confirmed?
Yes,
Yes.
I did.
You did the
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm confirmed
Yeah.
in
You
the
know
Catholic
what's
faith.
Catholic?
See, I was baptized Catholic, but I was never raised Catholic.
Oh, okay.
So
Me too, but I still had to do it because of my like quinceañera and stuff like
He's
that.
Catholic.
Of course I'm Catholic.
He went to Catholic school.
Sicilian.
Did
I
you
went
really?
I went to a Catholic
My
school.
mom tried
growing up.
sending me to an all
You
girls
had the nuns
Catholic
and the
school.
rulers and everything.
No, I didn't
That
have
sounds
nuns
rough.
and rulers,
It
but I had to
was.
go to mass
Yeah.
twice during the school week, and then once on the weekend with my family.
And was it usually Sunday you would go? Or
Saturday nights.
Really?
Because then afterwards, we would just go out to eat. And, people would like party and stuff. Saturday.
Sunday's God's.
It's like, get the holy out of you.
Yeah.
It can be tough growing up in a very religious family.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
it
is
can
very
be.
True.
Luckily, I mean, my parents were religious, but not overtly. They just wanted me to be confirmed, and I hated going to the Sunday classes. But I know I have a lot of friends who were had parents that were way more strict. So, yeah,
I believe now religion is more, I would say lenient as far as going back to how it was
Back then.
practiced before.
I feel like there's not a lot of pressure to
They're more
be
open-minded
religious now.
About
Religion,
laws.
officials, like administration, as far as in churches, they're honestly I feel like they've gone out of hand. Like I know, where I did my first communion, it's 2 years, to do it.
Oh, like they make people go through it for a lot longer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I feel
Yeah.
like and you have to pay.
Yeah, you do have to pay.
Oh, but they don't call it you paying. It's a donation.
It's a donation.
Yeah.
Y'all went to some weird
Churches don't pay taxes. I think it's stupid.
But they want donations.
No, it's crazy.
I
Yeah,
got
church.
mine done all at once. I got
Did you see
baptized,
those list of
confirmed,
Really?
and
40
communion
priests
all at
that was
once.
leaked from
How?
But I was like
Sacramento, that's
11.
a whole bunch of,
In the church I went to, there was
sexual
people doing it in the 2
Yeah.
years, the same class, but somehow they ended up getting all 3. So I was like,
Yeah, but my class was only like a summer.
see, mine was 2 years, but it was only from October to February
I actually did my confirmation
in Mexico.
2 years ago.
Oh, that's pretty.
Really?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Oh, just two?
I did it. Yeah, 2 years ago. Was it?
I did mine 3 years ago. Why? Don't look at me.
No,
Don't ask me. I don't
it
know.
was a year ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. So I was pretty up there in age already. I was probably one of the oldest person in the class doing it.
Yeah, I was pretty old when I was younger
I
too.
was too.
What
But-
saint did you choose
What do you mean?
for your saint name? Did you have to choose a saint
No.
name?
St. Peter, St. John.
I was Saint Dominic.
You're Saint Dominic.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I.
That was honestly kind of cool of them. Be like, "What's your saint? Pick your."
No, because then they address you in the ceremony. They're like Saint Dominic, da pot today. Yeah, I was an altar boy.
Oh.
I
Were
used
you?
to be. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I
Alright.
came out of
Wait,
it alright.
are those the ones that carry the candles and?
Yeah, no, I
And
did.
the incense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swing the incense.
Did you really?
Easter Vigil.
Hey, were you one of those
Christmas
that
Mass.
the priest would always pull their ears and stuff for misbehaving and all that?
Nah.
No.
Did that happen at your church?
No, but I always see it in movies.
Nah. I had a pretty cool priest. I didn't get no creeps. I had a really cool priest.
The
Shout out to him.
guy the priest that baptized me was
The
like.
guy, the random guy on the street.
I corrected myself. The priest. He was found. When I was baptized in Stockton, they ended up finding out that he molested and raped.
Oh.
And, yeah, I was.
Well, I just told you that there was a list that just released from Sacramento, 40 priests about sexual
I was
assaults
like,
and whatnot.
oh my god.
Yeah, there was a
From, the
priest.
He
Blessed
dipped me in
Sacrament.
water.
There was.
Oh, that sucks.
That's
Hella sus. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What are you saying,
Literally,
Quinn?
Jesus Christ.
There was a priest in my parish who was investigated.
Oh.
They ever find anything?
I don't know. I moved.
He stopped going.
I wonder
Yeah, it
why,
wasn't-
Quinn.
no,
I
it
don't know.
wasn't
Stop
that
taking
time.
my pictures.
I have no secrets. I have no secrets.
You're not Jose.
No, I'm not.
You
That's
play
why
the
we have
fifth?
confession.
You don't plead no fifth.
I haven't been to church in 10 years.
Really?
When was the last time I went to
I'm trying
church?
to think when the last time was.
Last time I went to
It's been a
church was in January for
Oh,
my
you're
sister's
right.
quinceañera.
You're
the
right.
quince. Yeah, for the quince.
You're
I was in a
totally
quince. I was in a quince once. That was the last time I was at church.
Another one you danced in, and we all got the video of you dancing like Greg went to.
Yes.
And I will post that video in the links below.
Marcos went to.
Yeah.
Aaron did too.
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh.
No, I didn't.
No, Aaron was stupid. He was hella
Let me
funny.
tell you.
Let me
He was
tell you.
hella
Let
funny.
me tell you.
Let me just take that moment to say on the podcast that we are proud of AA Alvis, Aaron Alvis, for
Yeah.
graduating
His,
his Navy boot
picture on
camp.
Facebook?
I haven't seen the picture, but he actually spoke to me yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
How'd you
called.
did.
speak to him?
He called.
Yeah, he called the store.
That's fucked up.
No
Hell-
shit. Y'all didn't say anything?
Well, Evan
Y'all
and
some
I
bitches.
was so busy, bro.
be honest, we were.
Yeah, we were hella busy.
That's alright.
But no, shout out to Aaron AA Alvis, the dub himself. He's doing big things
You
out
guys had
in
a big ass fridge here.
Illinois.
It's filled with pizza and Rockstar.
I've seen little. Wait, don't open it. I wanted to do it on the microphone. Why do you gotta ruin
Frat
everything?
camp.
You know,
So-
you know those like Instagrams, what is it called? The people,
ASMR.
the people that
ASMR.
like make weird ass
Yeah,
noises.
ASMR.
Okay, ready? Hold on.
Oh. Woo.
Wow. That's
got the
very
shivers.
relaxing. That's very relaxing.
Wow, we got
What
a
is that
something for
stand for?
everybody.
But yeah, congratulations to my boy Double A. He
Yep.
he's a good
You
man.
eventually will be on the podcast as well.
He's a good man.
Talk about his travels.
Let me tell you.
You know what?
He's a good
When
man.
I'm at work all day, I just think about that ASMR.
Dude, you ask about it all the time.
It's taken over my life.
Do you actually watch it?
Can you stop? Can you stop?
Sorry.
You gotta put it on the microphone.
You gotta do it once.
That's so weird, bro.
There's this girl that has like the little jelly, or what is it?
The boba?
Slime
Oh,
and like
slime.
Oh, yeah,
her
she crunches
chewy.
it.
Yeah. It's one of those things that's just like so weird and so fringe that I can't help but like.
But it's like
I like it.
It just sounds good.
Like, do you guys watch Dr. Pimple Popper?
No, that's disgusting.
I've watched that. Do you know the one with toe removal, like toenail removal?
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
gross.
no.
I'll stick to
No,
Mr.
no,
Dr.
no,
Pimple
no,
Popper.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yeah, they're
Hey.
actually like sad. I mean, it's
What is
fucking
that?
nasty.
She's a very attractive
Big.
Yeah.
Asian.
Yeah.
I believe she's Asian or Filipino or dermatologist.
Who does what? Pop pimples?
No, she takes out like cysts. Like,
Cysts,
surgery.
blackheads,
subdermal
all types of
Everything.
nasty
Explosions, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I
But it's
can't.
nasty, but it's like so like
It's
weird.
satisfying.
That's how I am when I'm watching it, but I'm like,
Oh
So
no.
And the footage is like so like
I can't
it's
do it.
live, like
Yeah.
like
the fucking
she
quality of the
shows when she
camera is
cuts a
like-
person
You put yourself in,
open.
Like.
No.
Well, yeah,
It's the
because like,
visual
because it's
representation.
me though. I don't want to see fucking fat ass people getting fucking pimples
But
popped
you
on their ass.
Yeah,
Like,
they're not
You don't want to see a disgusting back and just be like, ooh.
yeah, exactly.
But it's all types of body parts.
yeah, they have some on their head,
Forehead,
on their,
ear,
Look like
nose,
everywhere.
That's nasty as
Braille.
fuck.
Stevie Wonders.
Is that all you watch on YouTube? What else do you watch on YouTube usually?
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, that's on Instagram.
Oh,
what
that's on-
pops up.
that's on
I just
Instagram?
watch what's on my Explore page.
Oh, okay.
I watch cooking.
I like to watch
videos.
vlogs.
He watches vlogs. He's fucking.
What
You
kind
should
of
start a
vlogs?
vlog.
He stays up till 3 in the morning just watching. vlogs.
Yeah, that's one.
You should start a vlog.
You
Dude,
should.
I've been trying to get that
You
started.
should get like a
but
little camera and just wear it at work.
That should be dope, huh?
That'd be sick.
Because we already have the sign saying
That'd
that
be
you're on
sick.
you're on
I
camera.
want to
Yeah.
start a
So.
YouTube channel, but I feel like everyone is doing it.
Not really.
Nah,
Well-
fuck that.
well, like-
Start it.
Yeah, a lot of people are
But
doing it,
you-
but not right.
I mean, maybe
They're
I
just
want to
shitty.
say what I want to do, but what if someone listens and steals my idea?
Yeah, don't do it.
No,
I'll
say
tell
it.
you what.
Say it.
But that's
Yeah, that's right.
no, for sure. Like keep
I'll
it
tell
to.
you guys after.
Yeah,
I'll tell you guys when the cameras are with
The
me.
cameras are on. Yeah, hi cameras.
Yeah.
No, okay. Can you give us a hint?
Nah, just wait.
No, I want to get people excited for it. Maybe.
Dun, 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 dun. It has to do with
Just
I guess,
life.
lifestyle. Just
Oh,
life in
lifestyle.
general.
Lifestyle. Cool.
Getting
Okay.
It's like a
done.
genre.
Nice.
That's a lifestyle.
Okay.
Bam.
Well, when you do it, it will get plugged on the podcast. I will make sure of that.
Yes.
If you need camera recommendations or any hardware, just let me know, and I'll give you some
He's helpful.
some points.
I need to get started on this vlog.
Dude, yeah.
I told
dude.
him he should get like a car to fix up, and he should make
Like-
a vlog of like.
Yeah, you
performing
should,
the
dude. That's a good idea.
Like a
Oh my God,
time
make
lapse.
a vlog of you trying to find your truck.
Or how to.
He's so mean. He cries to me about it. He's like, I miss my truck.
Oh, okay. Do you want to
Erwin's
talk about what
Unsolved
happened?
Mysteries.
Let's
Yeah.
say what
My
happened.
truck.
His truck. Something happened to his truck.
All right.
Yeah, shut it down. The podcast.
So
The
so
motherfucker that stole his truck.
give
don't
it
get
back.
shit.
Give it
Anyways, so I had this dream of this nice sporty SUV.
Okay.
So I worked a lot to get it.
Yeah.
Something in my head.
Yeah.
For a long time. It took me about what I want to say a year.
I don't know, but one day you just fucking showed up.
Yeah,
and like,
it-
come outside.
Yeah, one day it was so
I thought
random.
He brought me flowers. I was like,
Oh,
I'm so
shit.
excited.
Yeah, it was so random. But
Oh,
she
my
knew
fucking
it
car.
was something that I
That's
always
sick.
been wanting.
Yeah.
And one day I was like, hey, like look,
Fucking
I was
car,
excited.
yeah.
And yes, and it was cool while it lasted. I ended up going to Mexico on
In February.
in
for
February,
a
this
week.
past February for a week. Third day into the trip, second day into the trip, I think.
No, it was like the 4th day.
Or fourth day.
I'm sorry, man, was it this year that it got stolen?
Yeah, this year.
it was, like,
And I get a call like, hey, like Jeanette, my uncle was like, hey, did you let anybody borrow your truck? I'm like, no, I have the keys with me. Like, how's that gonna happen?
Hot wire.
And then he was like, well, it's not here. I'm like, oh.
he thought he was kidding.
I thought he was kidding.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I thought he was
serious.
kidding.
That sucks.
And
But
it
then-
was 7 in the morning.
Yeah, 7 in the morning. I was like, Yeah, it was 7 in the morning in Mexico.
Yeah.
5 over here.
5 in the U.S. So I was like, okay, yeah, he can't be playing at 5 in the morning. Like
Yeah, no, not 5 in the morning. Yeah.
And yeah, come to find out.
You know what's crazy is that
Yeah, they
like
got stolen.
he hadn't
Hella shit.
posted anything about being in Mexico, and I felt bad because the one time he does post, like I posted on his stuff a picture of us, and I swear to God that it wasn't that night, and the next morning is when the truck went missing.
So it's your fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Anyways,
Oh,
but
that sucks, man. Do you think I got
crazy thing.
Do you think I got chopped up?
Huh?
Do you think I got chopped up?
Honestly, it's hard to tell just because I feel like if it would have gotten like vandalized or burnt down or whatever reason, I feel like it would have been out there already and it would have got reported for whatever it means.
Yeah.
So in a sense, that brings like comfort just because I feel like it might still be in like one piece.
Yeah.
But it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I actually had a customer today that I dealt with, that I had to deal with like 2-3 months ago. And she actually has the same exact truck as me. And I explained to her the situation back then, and she was like, "Hey, like, yeah, like I almost got my truck stolen as well, like from my garage."
Oh wow!
And she actually came in today, precisely today. She came in today, and she's like, "Hey, like you're the guy that has the truck, right?" And she was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Did you find it?" I'm like, "No."
You should be like, "Do you want to sell yours?"
Yeah.
I remember he texted me that day, the first time that he saw her. He was like, "Dude, someone came in with the same truck as me. It's a girl. Like, you want me to go fight her? You want me to go get your truck back?" He's like, "No, it's hers." And I was like, "Are you sure?" Yeah,
but she threw in my face. She's like, "I'm about to go cruise to San Jose, smooth
ride."
Oh,
that's
like,
fucked up.
What a bitch.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked.
You should have threw a peppermint at her.
No, yeah, you should.
That's what I would have done.
Giving her a paper cut.
You're banned. Get out.
Do you guys kick people out of here?
Yeah.
We have banned a couple people, yes, at the
Some
stores.
people.
Yeah, you guys.
They got
Yeah, a couple people get out of pocket. You gotta ban them.
excommunicado.
But, you know.
When I was working, I got like 4 iPads stolen from in front of me. Like.
Really? Where'd you work?
Can I state that, or is that?
If you want to, if you're cool with it.
I was working at Sprint.
Oh, okay.
And like in the, I mean, it wasn't in the ghetto, but basically it was on Howe Avenue.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
So the one time this guy comes in, and we already knew that was already the 4th time. Like, that was gonna be the 4th time. And me and my assistant manager, we literally go opposite ways, going towards him. He looks at us and he yanks the. He actually took an iPhone XR.
Oh.
But he broke the back piece off and he took off running. And then a second time, they came in. They took an iPad 6th generation, but we had the iPad Pro out. So I guess he took the wrong one and he noticed, and he came back in and got the second one and dipped, and we ran outside. Like, I took pictures of the license plate, but it was too blurry to even see. But it was crazy.
That's crazy. Do you work there still?
No.
Okay, well then it's fine.
You got fired. 4
No, I didn't.
iPads got stolen from you. You're like, you're done.
Yo, what's the worst job you've ever had? Anyone take it. What's
McDonald's.
the worst job? McDonald's?
I've only had one job.
Actually, Victoria's Secrets. Nah, it was alright.
Victoria's Secret?
I used to work shifts from 8 p.m. to 5 in the morning. Like, I guess just the overnight.
The
shipments,
crew,
yeah. I just didn't like the hours.
Trucks, pallets.
Yeah.
Shit.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I feel like every job has its downfalls.
Oh yeah.
Well, some are definitely worse.
Yeah, some are definitely worse.
What is the worst?
What's the worst?
Macaroni Grill?
Nah.
He's trying to go back.
You're trying to go back.
He said he wants a side job.
What the fuck?
The reason of this job is
I'm
just.
about to punch you in the stomach.
Bro, I would have the
he knows
plug
not to play
in
with me
food.
no more.
Dude, that's what Victor said about Starbucks. He don't plug nobody other than Anthony, so I don't believe it.
Oh, I applied there today.
You did?
Yeah, to 6 of them.
Oh,
and
shit.
I went to go drop off my resume before I came here. But
hopefully you get it. They have good benefits.
She was really nice, and she's like, "Oh, I'm not the manager. Like, I'm just a lead." She's like, "Just come back tomorrow to actually like give it to her."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Cool, okay."
You should apply at the one down here because there's a girl that worked with us who works at the one on
which one?
Oak Boulevard. And
I applied to that one.
Oh, you did?
I applied to 6 of them.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So I just need to go and give personally the resume.
Nice.
What was your worst job?
I would say my worst job was the most recent one I had prior to this. Yeah, it was installing.
Because he's lazy, he didn't want to wake up.
No,
at
it
4
wasn't.
in the
It wasn't
morning.
even. It wasn't even. It wasn't even that. It was like, okay, one. I'm not a morning person. That's one of them. No, I'm not a morning person.
Interesting.
Does that
like,
surprise you?
Yes, because he's pretty like chipper in the morning when I've like opened with them.
Yeah. Well, see, no.
That's still like 7 o'clock. After 7, he's good.
No, it's not even that. Like I actually enjoy coming into work. Like hey, like I don't know, just like the vibe that all you guys provide out here. Like,
he loves us, man.
He likes us. I'm not gonna go that far.
But the roofing company that I was working for, it was just one. We didn't have any benefits. So if you were to fall from a roof, like you were screwed.
Shit.
Like you were screwed.
Yeah, that's hella lame.
You're dead.
There was no like exact time as far as like when you would go into work, like when you would clock in, like when you would clock out.
Yeah.
So it was like just like a estimated time as far as like just working throughout the day. Time period.
8:30 to 5.
The pay was good though.
The pay was good.
How much did you get paid?
We were going out to eat every night.
I'll tell you this: there was days where I was getting paid $60 an hour.
Woo! I thought you said 6. I was like, okay.
No, that's
60.
$60 an hour. Yeah.
And you got paid weekly.
And,
so that
and
was,
I got paid
that was
weekly.
A cool thing.
I would get paid every Friday. So yeah.
That's pretty
I miss that. I miss getting paid weekly.
Yeah.
Where did
what's
you
your
work?
worst job?
Yeah, what was your
My
worst
job is the one I'm at right now.
Oh, that's a lie.
Greg,
No, it really is. Like out of the jobs
Greg
I've
is listening
had,
to this podcast right now.
Okay, let
His
me
first
know.
Oh.
No, honestly, this is probably one of the least favorite jobs I've ever had.
Really?
But you gotta love it because of your coworkers.
Yeah.
I love the coworkers. I hate the job.
Why
There's
though?
a difference.
Really? It seems easy.
I just hate it.
Oh, okay.
Why do you hate it?
Why do I hate it? I hate having to deal with people who don't know what the fuck they're doing, as in customer-wise.
Oh.
Like the
He's throwing shade at you guys. Just kidding.
Major. No, like
I don't have a hair.
just the job itself. Like, there's nothing you can really do here to improve in the job. You just stay stagnant. All you get is a title and a pay raise, and that's it.
Yeah, there's no
There's
growth.
There's nowhere to go.
I'd have to agree on that. Yeah,
The cons of a small business.
True.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's
unless you become store owner. That's like your next step.
Or you become AA.
You know, I mean, it's a nice little side gig for school. But
You'd have to get certified.
Yeah, that's the big.
That's the next step. That's the only
step.
step.
That's nothing I want to do.
You'd have to get certified.
It's like a Starbucks.
And then you could be a manager at another store.
But in a sense, it does give you the knowledge as far as legal.
As far as other things, like the notary and
you have to be all in. You have to be all in.
Yeah.
And I'm not all in. I only go about half in.
But the thing I like about
what I heard.
This store specifically is just how much we are a team. We
look out for each other.
We tend to look out for each other for the most part.
Except for a couple people.
So, well, not everyone looks out for each other.
There's only like 5 people.
I know. Like the other day,
Last name Alves.
El Limon Victor came through and he helped us out. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I hella forgot.
Oh, by the way, the reason as to why we got screwed over yesterday here at work was because of the felon, Jose Vega.
the felon.
Oh, did he have to come in for you guys?
He left.
He left us.
We all stick up for each other.
Man, fuck Jose.
The felon.
But yeah, he's a felon. But he's cool though. Overall, he's cool. He's a good man.
Dang.
Do you believe his story about his
you my guy? You my guy, Jose.
About his
but you
fraternity?
About his fraternity?
Yeah, Erwin. Do you believe him?
About the whole like guy being guy being tied down.
Yeah. Do you think it was really how he said it, or was
yeah?
It?
And I would like strongly agree on that.
You don't get boba in your tea.
That was during the time period when I was pledging for the fraternity.
So you were able to see it.
So I witnessed it. Yeah, I witnessed it that time period.
Yeah. Well, I believe you. You're a trustworthy young fellow, young chap.
I believe Jose.
Marco, what's your job situation? Your worst favorite job?
My worst favorite job. My least.
Your worst favorite job. Yeah.
My least favorite job.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I've only had one real job.
You only had one job. You worked at 2 different locations.
I worked at a store in San
do you
Francisco,
hate the most?
and I worked one here in Sacramento.
Wait, at UPS?
Yeah, I lived in San Francisco for a year, worked downtown SF, went to SF State.
Well, first you worked here.
Did your pay transfer over to this store?
No, but I got paid more there than I did here at the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because San Francisco, everything.
Yeah, because the minimum wage at the time there was $12.50.
Uh-huh.
Plus, if you're a notary, you get a $2 raise instantly just from working there. But
over
you don't.
There?
Yeah, but you don't get.
Not here.
You don't get commission for every notary you do. Like over there.
It was included in your bi-weekly pay.
Yeah, so like you get the raise, but you don't get any commission.
An extra commission on it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
I'd rather have the commissions.
Me too.
Yeah.
But so that job was fine. It was just, it really, like, I recognize
that
now.
That store was fine. It's the same job, but that store.
Yeah, that store was just whatever. Like, there was a lot of management issues. There was a lot of issues with scheduling. We only had 3 people working at the store in downtown SF, right next to the Caltrain station and the AT&T ballpark. So there was a lot of people coming in and out. So we were always super slammed, but we only had 2 people on at one time. So it was a really big responsibility working at the store because the manager was never there either. So it was just 2 employees that didn't really know what they were doing. But it did teach me a lot about just like being independent within the job. So when I came back to Sacramento and I worked here, I was able to fit in the role that I left way better than I did before. So, I mean, you have to struggle to grow, like in life, and it's the same thing with the job. You know, I struggled a lot. So, yeah. So I haven't really had a shitty job. I had one job when I was like fucking 12. It was I was a janitor at a barbershop, so I would just sweep up hair.
Child labor.
Yeah. Hey, I got paid like $100 a day, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I was happy with it.
That's really good.
So, but it's, I guess that would be the worst just because of how young I was and like I didn't want to be there, but I needed the money. Just.
But I would say those worst jobs are the ones that ultimately like
you grow from.
Yeah,
and
then you learn the most from. Yeah, so they're the most beneficial.
Definitely.
I don't know. When I was working at the roofing company, it made me cherish life a whole lot more. I was like, holy shit.
Especially when you left.
I might die today. So. Literally.
The last couple days, I fell on my ass like 3 times.
Nice desk,
really?
Yeah, it was early morning when there was ice on the roofs. And honestly, my respects to the people working roofing and the ones that are like working at a high pace because I tried as hard, but I was never able to adapt to the rate.
Yeah.
As they were going.
No, those guys go hard, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to adjust, like you said.
Right.
Go hard or go home.
I know, right? Yeah.
I went home.
Erwin went home.
Literally.
Yeah, exactly. What about you, Quinn?
My worst job was at a sushi bar.
Oh, you told me.
You told me about
Really? You had a sushi bar?
Oh, I heard about that story.
Yeah,
You even heard about it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it just one day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't gain any experience from it. I was fired in an hour.
Yeah.
Did you eat all the sushi?
No, I showed up, and they were just like, go in the back, wash dishes, and when I was washing dishes, I was like doing it by hand. I didn't realize there was a machine. They're like, what are you doing? You're going so slow. I was like, how? They're like, you can't wash dishes. They're like,
you can't do a basic human.
They're like, all right, you're going to peel shrimp.
And you couldn't even peel the shrimp.
Dude, have you ever tried to peel raw shrimp?
Yeah.
No, because
it's not easy.
I already buy peeled shrimp.
All right, well maybe it is. For me, it wasn't easy. And I was tearing them in half, tearing them up. And the dude who was running it, he was this old Japanese dude, this old Shogun warrior, walks up and he was like, you know good. He slapped my hand hard as shit. He was like, I don't need you.
I would have been like, I'm hurt.
He was like,
yeah.
He was just like, you go home.
Oh shit.
And I was so devastated.
And you went home.
I went.
You though?
Kind of, man. It was like when I really tried hard for this job.
But you couldn't wash dishes.
How old were you?
I'm not a man for the modern world. I wash dishes by hand.
Yeah, I feel you on that. The machines can get a little complicated.
I can't live without a dishwasher, dog. I can't.
When I used to work at my friend,
both. I do the dishwasher and I wash them by hand. Like if there's not a lot in the sink, I'll do it by hand. But if there's a lot,
I had an apartment in Western Nebraska. I washed dishes like every night by hand.
Where?
For 6 months before I realized I had a dishwasher.
What?
I'm fucking dead.
That's
hey,
funny.
You lived in Kentucky, right?
I lived in Kentucky, Nebraska, and
did you work at KFC?
Kentucky
No.
and KFC.
What?
No.
Kentucky Fried Chicken?
In Kentucky, I worked at a YMCA.
I worked at KFC before.
I worked at a YMCA. Yeah, I worked at a YMCA.
You didn't do the ASM or
ASMR.
ASM something.
Autonomous Sensory Meridian.
Thank you.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, I worked at a YMCA in Kentucky. I worked at a pool. And
Were you a lifeguard?
No, I worked in the shack.
Baywatch.
And I microwaved pizza for little kids.
Yeah, I did that at Raging Waters.
And I did that.
I would rape them with the prices.
Microwave nachos. I hit up cheese.
Bro, honestly, like I don't know what management was thinking at the time. Like the
$8
slices,
for a slice, right?
dude. Like they were.
Yeah.
The slices were probably smaller than the ones at KFC. I mean, Little Caesars.
They tax.
They're like $8.
They tax, man. Let me tell you.
What the hell?
And little kids are assholes.
Oh yeah.
They're fucking savages.
Especially when they're not with their
this
parents.
generation is
They're barely
wild.
even human.
This generation.
Like the little head still in pieces and shit.
Dude,
And
for real. Like, I had to break up that fight, bro.
oh yeah.
I heard
Marco,
about that,
explain
too.
about this.
You want me to talk about it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll talk about it. So, there was a altercation that happened outside of our store. I was standing next to one of the registers, and I see a bunch of, like, middle schoolers standing outside our business. They're all talking to each other, and then all of a sudden their hands just, like, snap towards another business to the left of our store.
Someone screamed out, Leroy
No.
Jenkins.
Not yet. Not yet.
That was you.
That was me. But so I see them run. I run out because I'm like, all right, something's happening. And I see a dude on the ground. Like, this guy was like in high school. And he's getting stomped out by like two other guys who look kind of like in high school too. And I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna have to get in between this. Like, I'm the only adult like in the vicinity. Like, this is fucking crazy. Well, okay, the only adult that was out there. There was a bunch of middle schoolers like around this fight. So I was like, okay, I'm 22, but like I don't feel like I'm an adult, but I guess I am. So I run over, I push one dude off of him.
You're 22?
I'm 22, yeah.
Oh.
Do I look older?
Yeah.
How old?
I think you carry yourself
Oh.
more maturely.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow.
You seem like you're 24.
She doesn't know you long, Marco.
From what I've seen.
Really? Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Wait, so are you going to turn 23 this year?
I'm turning 23 next year. I just turned.
So you're only 2 years older than us? That's crazy.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Damn.
I look that old? What'd you think I was? Like
Damn.
25?
25, 24. Yeah.
Whoa.
You don't look older. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
just
you
carry
You look older than Jose. Jose's like what, 24?
Dude, you
Yeah.
look older than Jose.
Dude, I'm just.
I mean, not look, but you carry yourself.
That's just my face, dude. My face is just like.
No,
I
you,
look old.
that's what I'm saying. You don't look
Oh,
older. It's just
okay.
you carry your. Jose, I thought was fucking like 18.
Yeah.
I'm sure he
I'm
is.
surprised sometimes. Like, I think about it. Like, man,
Well, boy's
I'm
playing with
younger
Nerf
than
guns,
Jose.
so.
So.
You know, why is he playing with
and
Nerf
grabbing
guns?
people's wee wees.
Yeah,
So.
people-
Not exactly with Nerf guns. Nerf guns are fun to play with.
Honestly, they are.
Nerf
They
guns.
are
Okay,
How
sorry,
old are you,
sorry.
Joey?
Back to the story.
They're still fun to play
Back
with.
to the story.
Okay, I forgot where I
You
was
were
at.
the
but
only adult in
You
the
were being a
vicinity.
kid in the parking
yeah,
lot.
so I was like, okay, I gotta get in this. I pushed one dude off the kid that was getting stomped out.
Did they try swinging on you?
The kid, not the one I pushed off, but the other guy looked at me and was about, like, looked like he was gonna, like, try to, like,
Did you
punch
square
me.
up?
I was going to, but then that's when Leroy Jenkins came out of nowhere. One of our mailbox holders came out of nowhere. It's a big biker-looking dude, and he grabs
From the
other guy, the other kid. He grabs him and lifts him up off his feet, and it's like, it's over, it's done, it's done, it's done. So I was like, okay. So I.
Round two.
so I like get in between the kid that was stomping the other kid out and the kid on the ground, and I'm in between. I'm like, it's done. One kid tries to run at the other kid. I push him back. The other kid tries to run at the guy. I push him back. I'm like, it's done. And the kid that was getting stomped out had like a huge cut over his eyebrow, so he like looked pretty out of it. And the other kid like ran into this car. Like some girls were trying to pull him into a car, and he just guts into the car. And right before he gets in, he's like, I'm gonna bring my friend with the strap, and he's gonna kill your ass.
Oh,
I was
shit.
like, oh shit. I'm like, oh fuck. So they drove away, and I like went up to the kid and that got like beat up, and I was like, are you okay? And he just looked at me and just ran inside the business they were fighting out of, a local boba place, and it was really weird. And then I asked like all the middle schoolers, I'm like where does he go to school? And they're like, I don't know. Like no one knew who he was. No one knew who any of them were. So I just came back to work. Like nothing happened.
And then some detective came and asked for my name for some
Fucking kids these days, man.
Dude, it was
Wow.
crazy.
Kids these days are rude.
Where are their
Lord.
parents? Is
I
my
know.
question. Dude,
And
my
then
mom
condoning
didn't like.
this?
My
And then
mom didn't even let me step foot outside. Like,
Really?
what the hell?
Dude, it's crazy. And come to find out, those kids that jumped that other kid went and like robbed two other people.
Like an hour later.
Yeah, two other kids that were walking
Whoa.
home from school,
Whoa.
and they
They're
got
fucking
arrested. They're
wild.
in the detention.
They
Like,
in juvie now.
yeah, they're in juvie now.
Hey, kids, you deal with.
It's the Wild West for some people out there.
I
Dude, it's
volunteer at a
crazy.
school, at a continuation school.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's partnered up with the juvenile hall here in Sac.
Oh, I bet that's
And,
crazy.
Yeah, they're so crazy. One of them tried stealing a teacher's car.
What?
Another one.
What the fuck?
3 of them have ankle bracelets.
I like
That's
the-
what's
And
up.
they're over there posting pictures on Instagram. Like
You know
all
who
3 of
else
them with
has
the
an ankle
bracelets. They're all like holding it like
Bracelet
that. Yeah,
gang.
literally.
You know
They're
who else has
fucking
an
crazy.
ankle bracelet?
I'm deceased.
Juvie gang.
Jose has an ankle
Yeah,
bracelet?
Jose has an ankle
called it
bracelet.
out.
Jose has an ankle bracelet? That's what's
You
up.
didn't.
He
I
just
know.
called
No,
him out. He's like, "What the hell is that?"
I
He's like,
didn't-
"An
I was
ankle
like, why you
bracelet."
wearing that?
He was like, yeah, my guy.
He was like, everybody wears them, my guy.
It's legit just an anklet. He's got a
Yeah,
little-
he
little
said it's an
rhinestone
anklet. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
He,
yeah.
even, he called it by its proper name. He said it's an anklet.
He put his pant leg down. He was like, it's bien.
Bien, bien.
I was like, what, bro? Come on, dog.
It's anklet from Pandora.
So you've been around a lot of Hispanics in your life, Quinn. I would
Sure.
say, right? You're not Hispanic. You're not part of the culture, but do you have respect for the culture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awkward. You're gonna put me on the spot.
Well,
He's not gonna
no.
say no in front of 4
I know.
Mexicans.
Well, I'm
Nah,
just, no, I'm
nah.
We'll jump his ass
Yeah.
afterwards.
No,
Hey,
I'm-
build that wall.
I'm just curious. No, I'm just curious, like what you see in Mexican
Keep the
culture
Americans out of
that
Mexico,
you
build
that
the
you
wall.
respect specifically, because obviously you
Oh
could
my
say
word.
like I love the culture, but like what do you?
I don't know. It's there's similarities between Hispanic culture and Hawaiian and Italian culture.
What
Okay.
would you say those similarities are?
Hey, you're Catholic. I'm Catholic.
Yeah. There's
Religion?
there's a huge
Religion similarities.
focus on family predominantly. You know, Ohana means family.
And
Yeah.
family means no one gets left behind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is your mom Mexican or? Yeah.
My mom.
You know, so
So you
I
must
don't
be
know.
Mexican.
and
That
you know,
makes you
growing
more
up, I was
Mexican.
always assumed I was
That's, like,
Hispanic.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. You know,
Yeah. People thought
you just see more Hispanics than you do Hawaiian.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And even now, when I'm at the store, you know, people come up to me and ask, you know, they'll ask me if I speak Spanish. I'm
Yeah.
You're all, no.
like, I gotta.
Then he looks at me.
Yeah, I gotta Erwin. I'm like, hey, 1 second.
I used to say I didn't know how to speak Spanish. At
Really?
Work if I was really annoyed or they looked annoyed.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, no,
I
don't
do that
know.
sometimes, too.
Sorry.
Lo siento, no.
Lo siento, no.
And they'd
no
really
sé.
look at me and like.
Just go off in Spanish. No, I don't have to speak Spanish.
I went
No.
up to this lady one time and spoke to her in Spanish, and apparently she was Indian or something. I was like, she's like, what? I was like, my bad. Never again did I ever do that.
That's hella funny. No,
I was just trying to have someone out.
Yeah.
There's a Spanish customer, Mexican customer in here. I go, Victor.
Victor, your people.
Victor
Get
Erwin.
on it.
I'll say. But
Also,
no,
I think it's just having a basic human empathy. You know, it's just relating to each other.
We all.
I don't
walk
think
the
it's
same
so
walk.
much like a tribal thing, like Mexican, Hawaiian, Irish,
oh yeah, of course.
Scottish.
But there are
Kenyan.
distinct.
Your
there are
character-
distinct
Yeah, for
cultures
sure,
and
for
cultures,
sure, for sure. But if you could just empathize with people on a basic level,
though. Oh yeah, of course.
you know,
Yeah.
people got trials, people got tribulations.
Yeah.
Not so different.
We
So
all cry the same tears.
yeah.
Well, not
We
the
all bleed the same blood.
Mm-hmm. Well, mine's a rainbow color.
Oh yeah.
With
so
a little glitter in it.
But little.
Okay, a
lot.
lot.
Yeah, come on.
so how
Jackass.
so to follow up with the second podcast that we've ever done, how is the state of House Amore? Where are we?
We're here. We're
That's
just
that's
here.
it. We're just
We're
here.
just here. It's just going along.
Oh yeah, Erwin's part of a drag queen house.
Yeah, we joined a
What is that?
gay house.
A gay family.
We joined a gay house.
You should make them
It's-
watch.
it's
What
like
is
a
it?
gay
RuPaul,
gang.
the drag show.
Mm-hmm.
You should make them watch it. It's really interesting.
I do need to watch it, honestly.
Make him watch it. You make him watch it.
We can watch it, okay?
I ain't dating him. Thank God.
Thank God.
I lucked out. No, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Are we gonna like go to any events? Are we like, what's our color? Do we have like a house color?
Our house.
Is there a sigil?
Wasn't it like purple or something?
Some house
No.
words.
No.
House
Yeah.
Words.
Do we have
I
a-
got-
Fuck
say-
you and here's to me. That's our house slogan.
Fuck you and here's to me.
Mm-hmm. Fuck
That's
you and here's to
aggressive.
me.
Why
That is
are we
very-
so aggressive?
why.
I don't want to be so aggressive.
Then don't join.
Alright.
He's flexing. He likes to flex when he's stressed.
Why you like to flex,
Flex his
bro?
little
Bro.
one muscle.
I'm fat.
It goes like
Let
this
me-
and it goes
You're
like,
fat.
I'm fat.
You're
You're
not
fat. Fuck you. What are you gonna
Am
say?
I not fat?
Oh.
Am I not fat? Bro.
How are you fat?
when she met me, I might have looked a little bigger. I might have
He
looked
had
a little.
a six-pack.
Bro, I was.
Now he has
Lift his shirt out.
He has one.
No.
One,
I'm just
like,
kidding.
A section.
Dang.
I was like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I used to
two.
be all about the gym. I had my.
Yeah,
And now the only gym he goes to has gold arches.
and McDonald's.
The play place.
He just runs around in the ball pit.
Swimming.
Pizookie Tuesday.
Pizookie.
Tuesday.
Oh, we got to go back to BJ's.
I know.
Dude, we go every Tuesday. Anytime you guys want to go.
Yeah, we
Every
should.
Tuesday?
Yeah, every Tuesday.
Okay.
It's $3.
Yeah, Pizookie Tuesday.
And then we go to Flacco's Tacos and $1 tacos. We take advantage of Tuesday.
Oh,
and then
nice.
we go to the movies.
And we go to
because
movies.
it's $6.
Well, when my semester's over, I'll meet you guys at BJ's.
Tuesdays
Because
are
I got
my
classes
days.
at Tuesdays. But we got to go to Kintaro, too.
But this Tuesday might be the last time because we're actually starting the keto diet.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
It works,
Okay,
guys.
Oh,
I've
my.
tried it. I've heard
I
good
lost
things
6
about
pounds
it.
in 6 days.
I lost
So
6
that's like a
pounds in my
pound a
big
day.
toe.
What is the keto diet for those who don't know?
Okay, let me explain this to you. The keto diet is basically so your body runs or burns energy off of carbs. Basically, when your body doesn't have any carbs, it uses the fat to burn or to produce energy and all that, which it burns the fat faster. But so basically, what you're doing is substituting, like not taking in any carbs. It's all fat, and that's what's burning faster. That's how you're losing weight faster. However, if you're not really sticking to it and you're still taking in carbs, it's kind of like
It hits you hard. Like,
no, hold
it
on.
affects you.
I'm not. It's like you're taking in carbs. It's messing up the diet because your body's gonna use those carbs
Right.
and the fat's gonna stay.
Oh, okay.
That was supposed to be burned.
That makes sense.
So you kind of so I stuck to it.
Cancel it out.
Yeah, it cancels out. So I really stuck to it for the week, and I lost 6 pounds in the first week.
Well, good job.
I had sent there for like 2 days.
And then he was
do it.
doing
And then he got
he was
fatter.
doing both. Yeah, and I think that's what happened. I
Yeah.
told him not to.
You're doing both? What?
Like he was eating carbs and hella fats because I make my food with hella oil. You're supposed to make it like with hella butter and hella. So he was taking that in on the side when he would come to work.
Yeah.
He was eating shit on the side that I didn't know about. But
Uh,
I mean that was on him.
You sus
I
boy.
blame it on Quinn.
Wow.
So maybe
How's that Quinn?
Go on lunch.
he said he'll do it if I actually make him lunch. Like if I cook for him and I actually do it. So I might just do
Make
it.
your own damn lunch.
I used to. But
Meal prep.
I used
That's
to.
what
I lost some weight doing intermittent fasting.
fasting. I heard about that.
Yeah.
It's
where
like
you
3 days,
just,
right?
No,
Or
you just only allow
You eat, like,
yourself
once a
to
day.
eat between an 8-hour span.
Cheeky ate a
And
shitload of
then
money.
outside of that 8 hours, it's just water. So from like
Interesting.
noon to 8.
Oh yeah, noon to 8.
Noon to 8, you
have
can
your
eat.
lunch,
But where
and
does
then everything goes
but
to
sometimes
water.
I wonder about these things because it's like where are you losing the fat from? You know what I
My
mean?
big
Yeah.
toe.
I don't know. It did work. I mean, I didn't see any changes. But on
But
the scale,
the scale
Yeah, on the
said it.
scale.
It's the numbers that
Scale.
count.
the
Numbers
scale said
speak
like
louder.
10 pounds.
That's interesting.
But I
You
didn't.
do look slimmer than when you first started. So
That was
like
3.5
here at the
years
store.
ago.
That wasn't 3.5 years ago.
Yes, it was.
No.
You might want to take your word back.
Was it? Have we been there have we been here that long?
Damn,
him,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
My notary expires like in a year.
Holy shit.
My shit expires in.
Oh, well, you just got here.
3 hours.
That's crazy. I feel so old now.
I'm a
Fuck.
veteran in the game.
It's true. Yeah, you were 25 when you started here. That's crazy.
was.
You're 28.
No, I was 24 when I started.
Oh, my
You're 26,
I'm
26, right?
27 now.
Oh, 27. I was right.
I was 24 when I
Are you the
started.
oldest?
No,
Here.
Anthony's the oldest.
Anthony's the
now.
oldest.
Anthony the
Anthony-
sergeant.
Wait,
40.
who's Anthony?
The veteran.
Oh, you'll know about him on the next podcast because he will be the special guest. We are going to go deep.
Anthony. Did
We're
I
going to
meet
go
Anthony?
in
Psychological
When
evaluation.
did I meet
psychological
What happened
evaluation
last
on a
You met
veteran.
him
Wait, so what happened? We need to
The
explain
day he
what
was talking
happened.
to your brother.
You couldn't be on this
Oh, I'm
week
hella dumb. I forgot
because
about
Quinn
Anthony.
couldn't be on.
Oh,
I know Anthony.
Yeah, you know Anthony.
I know. I had a brain bar. I really forgot who Anthony.
I had a
Yeah.
did a res.
But yeah, no, Quinn couldn't do it, and Joey couldn't do it, and he didn't want to be the only one. He didn't want it to be a one-on-one interview because he would get really anxious.
Oh, okay.
And you will know why he needs a little bit more support. Come the
audience.
next.
That's gonna be a very
podcast.
good.
Podcast.
We're gonna go deep. It's not gonna be
Episode.
that comedic like the past podcasts we've done have been really lighthearted,
All those
funny,
first
goofy.
4.
But this is gonna I'm gonna go
This is
deep
some
a little
serious
bit.
shit.
It's some serious shit.
Barbara Walters 2020.
Yeah, but it's great. It's gonna be inspiring. You're gonna come away from this podcast feeling better than you did when you first listened to it. So
Dr. Phil.
it's gonna be awesome. I like the foreshadowing. Thank you for bringing up Anthony because that helps me a lot. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we skedaddle on out?
My respects to all the people doing military service. Congratulations to Double A. And,
Yep, Double A. Let's round of applause for Double A. Yep. Yes, sir. We love you. Hopefully you're listening.
Yeah. Thank you, Anthony, for your service.
Yep, for sure.
I just want to say gang violence is bad.
Wait, gay violence or gang violence?
Both.
Hey, honestly, I just seen YG. Let me tell you, bro.
Let me tell you, he swears he's a little gangbanger now.
Dude,
YG.
Gang
YG
violence is bad.
I kind of want to buy some. I actually called, dude, some shoe store. I want to buy some Cortezes.
What?
I would never ever walk out the house with you.
Why are you trying to buy some Cortezes,
Cause,
dog?
bro, they're cool.
Oh my god.
Are you a label whore?
A what?
A label whore? Do you buy things just because it's a label, just because it's Gucci, you'll buy it? Or just because
Do you know
it's
what the Cortezes are?
I have no idea what
They're
that is.
they're like little gangster shoes. Yeah, like all the gangsters. You look at them and they're fucking ugly.
No, they're
Oh,
nice.
okay.
I seen a really nice outfit with them. Like, and it does not look like gang.
Show
like
us proof. Where are the receipts?
You're talking about Nike Cortezes, right?
Yeah.
The fucking...
They're nice, huh? Like, bro, tell me they're not
What
nice.
is this?
What kind of clunky ass Yoshi? Looks like something Yoshi would
What
wear,
is
my
that?
dude.
I thought that was supposed to be a gangster shoe. That just looks like a bum ass Nike.
Looks like a gangster.
It's a gangster shoe. But
Bro,
I
nothing
just like
gangster
the
about
shoe.
Nike.
These look like the Rob Deerdeck, like Nike
hey,
SDs,
just don't.
bro.
All right, we're gonna do
Just
another
don't.
another
Don't
episode
do
about
it.
fashion
Yeah,
and
Don't do
Dude, we
it.
might have to do another episode about fashion.
Yeah, don't do it.
No?
anyways.
No, I was talking about the shoes. Don't do it.
All right.
About fashion.
No, get those Mexican shoes with the curly points that like.
Oh my god,
from-
the boots.
You got those boots.
Already got some.
That's so gross.
No, you don't.
Wear those to work, bro. You'll be
I'm
the,
gonna come one
Wear
day,
those to work and you're fired.
You're
Straight up.
you'll be the talk of the town.
and I'm gonna try to get Joey's attention. Like, hey, Joey.
Yeah, you'll start. That's all funny. All right.
I think that's everything.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will catch you on the next episode, episode 5. It's going to be a deep one. Stay tuned. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.
Peace.
Woo!
See ya.
Wait, you don't want to say anything?